All right, good morning. This is Power Standard 4 practice. I'm going to go over a couple problems. This is all just the simplifying standard, okay? And then with a couple inverse that I will make sure to go over. So most of it is just combining like terms or plugging in a number for a variable and then just simplifying, okay? So like number 12 here. I know my numbers are off, so bear with me. These two have an n, so you just add those together, right? Negative 32 plus the invisible 1, okay, is negative 31n. And then negative 6 and negative 14, they don't have any variables, so you combine those together and you're done, okay? This is not, there's no equal sign here, okay? So you don't have to solve for n. It's just combining like terms, okay? You do the same thing for 13. Okay, 14 is the plug it in and then solve, okay? So b plus 5 minus a plus b in parentheses times b minus b in parentheses. If a equals 5 and b equals 2. So you plug in 5 for any time you see an A, and you plug in a 2 anytime you see a B. So rewrite the problem with those numbers in there. All right. So 5 plus 2, and then 2 minus 2. Then you got to follow the order of operations, right? PEMDAS. Parentheses, exponents, multiplying, division, adding, subtraction, right? These two can go together. These two can go together. So I have adding, subtraction. I have multiplying right here, and parentheses. So I'm going to do parentheses first and then multiply, okay, before I add and subtract. All right. So I'm going to bring everything down, right? 2 plus 5 minus, and then 5 plus 2 is 7. Actually, let's get rid of the parentheses. Is 7 times 2 minus 2 is 0. Okay, so now I have adding, subtraction, and multiplying. Well, look at your order. I got to do multiplying first. So 2 plus 5 minus, what's 7 times 0? 0. Okay? And then now I can just go straight across. 2 plus 5 is 7 minus 0 equals 7. Okay? So follow the order of operations for those. All right? For this one, I know now we're back to number 1. My numbering skills were not on today. All right? So for this, you just multiply. Okay? It's distributing. That's all it is. All right? So 4 times 2 is 8, and then x to the third comes with, because there's no other x's. 4 times, remember the invisible 1. So 4 times 1 is 4, and then x squared comes with, because there's no other x squareds, and then the 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. So again, there's no equal sign here, so you're done. All right? So number 2 is just like that. This was the absolute value. Remember, absolute value, anytime, once you get it down to one number inside the bars, right? These are the absolute value bars. It turns positive, okay? So we have to treat them like parentheses, get it down to one number, and then it'll become positive, okay? So 2 minus 8 is negative 6. Now I have one number, while negative 6 in absolute value bars becomes positive 6, okay? For number 2, I'm going to do this one for you as well. Take care of the absolute value bars first. So this negative 2 comes down. It's being multiplied by whatever is inside the absolute value bars. So we can't distribute yet. We have to get rid of the bars. So 4 minus 5 is negative 1. Now we have one number in the absolute value bars. Makes it positive. So times 1, and you got negative 2. All right? You can do number 3. All right, and then remember the inverse. Okay, you switch x and y, which I'm gonna do for you, and on the master exam, this step will be done for you already, so you don't have to do this step. Then you have to solve for y, get y back by itself. Okay, so pretend it's an x. And now we just do the reverse PEMDAS. So minus 12, so x minus 12 equals 2y. And then we divide by 2, cancels, divide by 2, divide by 2. Remember, we get divide by 2 with each term. So you have x over 2 minus, what's 12 divided by 2? 6 equals y. You're done. Okay? That's how you would do number 5 as well. Okay? If you have any questions, let me know.